Did you know just how much the joyful holiday of Hanukkah has its roots in the Feast of Sukkot? We are celebrating Hanukkah here in Israel, the festival of dedication, in our day more commonly known as the Festival of Lights. The connection between Hanukkah and Sukkot is fascinating and often not well known. Hanukkah, which means dedication, commemorates the purification and rededication of the temple in Jerusalem after its desecration by Greeks. According to the book of the Maccabees, after the victory of the Jews, the temple was recovered. Determined to celebrate this triumph, they most likely decide to revive the Feast of Sukkot, which had previously gone unobserved due to the war and occupation at the time. This was a wonderful way to mark the victory over the enemy. Judah the Maccabee may have taken this idea from well-known Jewish history. For example, King Solomon used the Feast of Sukkot to celebrate the great opening of the temple with special sacrifices during 8 days. Or King Hezekiah, with the same purpose of rededicating and purifying the temple, observed the Passover holiday late. This came after the desecration period of the temple by the ungodly reign of King Ahaz. Therefore, the 8 days of Hanukkah may have been inspired by the duration of Sukkot, which is also 8 days, during which sacrifices were offered in the temple. We know that before the days of Hanukkah, the Sukkot tradition had recently added the illumination of the temple with 4 enormous lampstands, so that according to historical sources, there was no courtyard in Jerusalem that their light did not reach. By the way, these huge lampstands were called Legoim, or light to the nations, light to the Gentiles, because they pointed to the 4 directions: west, east, north and south. Exactly during the Feast of Tabernacles, when people could still vividly see these lamps or Legoim, Yeshua was in the temple and proclaimed, "I am the light of the world. He that follows me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life." Later on, the rabbis introduced the story of the Hanukkah oil miracle as an explanation for the lights, and the Hanukkah, the Hanukkah menorah, became a central symbol of the celebration, even though it was not part of the holiday historical origins. In reality, history clearly points to a connection between this holiday and the Sukkot festival. Therefore, during the rededication of the temple, the people were celebrating Sukkot late, and that's how Hanukkah was born. But what does the word Hanukkah really mean? Don't miss the next video where we will break it down together.